Hello, everyone. My name is Stacy Pryor, owner of I.M.B Studios and Podcasts. And today we have a very phenomenal guest, a very phenomenal woman. Her name is Mrs. Shemicka Holt, founder of Access Book Club of Nashville, Tennessee. She is here to introduce and invite avid readers to this amazing book club. How you doing, Shemicka?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing
today?
good. Thank you so much for coming to I.M.B Studios and Podcasts. Can I have a little bit of background about yourself and the book club?
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for inviting me as your guest. I am so glad to be here.
Thank you.
Again, my name is Shemicka Holt, and I am a born and raised here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
I have a 17-year-old son who has sickle cell disease.
Okay.
He's doing really, really good. I've not been sick, just doing great things and just trying to get through this last year. He's a senior in high school. And so I am just really ready to get through school. I am a full-time student at Tennessee State University.
Okay.
I am also a part-time student at Vanderbilt University.
Okay, you're a woman on the move.
I'm on the move, right?
I love it.
And so, I have been just doing a lot of great things. And along my journey, I decided to start a book club.
Okay.
It has been a journey of going back and forth debating with Shemicka.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I'm going to start my book club this year, or I'm going to wait until next year, or I'm not going to do it. And so 2022 in December of last year, I said, I'm going to start my book club.
Okay.
Just go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens, and just keep pushing and keep going, right?
So what inspired you to start a book club?
What inspired me to start this book club, and it's called Access Book Club, by the way, is because I got tired of seeing white families going into the libraries.
Okay.
And having their families, having all these books, reading to them, taking all these books out with them at home. And I just was not seeing enough of people that looked like me and their families going into the library, picking up a book and reading a book.
Right.
And so it bothered me so much because we're so comfortable with technology now. Mm-hmm. We have phones, we have computers and things of that nature. But I want our people that look like us to feel comfortable picking up a book.
Right.
Reading is powerful.
And fundamental.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, it was something that they tried to take away from us.
Right.
So that we could not be empowered.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I definitely agree. So what do you think we need to do as women of color to get Black people back into the library, back reading, back involved, in reading?
So I will encourage you guys. Access Book Club is open to anyone.
Okay.
I would like to stress to everyone out in the audience and who's ever's listening right now is the genre is all types of genres. However, my primary focus is to make sure that the people that look like me are understanding and having that power of picking up a book that look like them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, not excluding any other race.
Right.
Every race is welcome because I want the other races to come in so that they can understand where we're coming from.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And so again, like I said, anybody is welcome to join. It's not a fee or anything like that. We're just getting started. We're up and brand new. And so I'm just trying to figure out a way to get more people involved so that we could actually do more things and travel with the book club.
Okay. When did you start? How long have y'all been in business?
December 2022.
Okay.
Yes.
So, coming up on a year.
Coming up on a year.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And so also I had took a 2-month break with the book club because
Okay.
it was so much I had to get done with school and everything. And so we're starting back up this month, July 27th. So if anyone would like to come, the location is still to be announced.
Okay.
But July 27th from 6 to 8, the doors are open. Access Book Club, welcome anybody to the club.
Okay. How many members so far?
So it's been a bit up and down, you know, as time, you know, people, things have life. Life happens to people.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I understand that. And so start off with 15.
Okay.
Now we only have 8.
Okay.
But it's starting to slowly but surely grow. I've had some people reach out to me recently about attending the book club and becoming a part of the book club.
You know what? The first time I ever heard of Black women in the book club was with Oprah. You know, Oprah's book club, you know, that was the first time I ever heard, you know, I was like, you know what, that's a great way to get Black women together, to plan and, you know, help us reach out to the community and be involved with the community. So, you know, big up to Oprah, you know.
Big up to Oprah, you know what I'm saying?
And then big up to Shemicka Holt.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, also, one more thing I forgot to touch bases on. The book that we are reading this month is called The Mindset of Successful Thinking. Okay. And so I try to keep the genre with uplifting us women. And so again, it's not just a women's book club. It is open to men and women.
Come on, fellas.
So if you know, if any men, you know, I like to have those different conversations so we can have those different points of view and perspectives. So it makes sense. So again, you know, men, come on. Come on.
Fellas, come on. We need y'all reading too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Who determines what book y'all going to read in the book club?
So I determined. It's in the past. We tried to, you know, have different people select different genres, and I just felt like to keep it, you know, simple and, you know, no favoritism. I just felt like it was just best that I decide the books to read or whatever. And so they have, thank God, they have been receiving it well. So, you know, I'm trying to keep everybody uplifted and on a positive, but I also want to, for people to actually think on a deeper level so that, you know, different other people can understand different worldviews of what we're reading and why this is important of why we're reading the book. You know, so like different cultures. You know, different countries and stuff like that. Well, my favorite book, and you know, and it's sad to say this, but I'm not an avid reader like I'm supposed to. But with this book, this is my favorite book. The Game of Life and How It's Played by Florence Scovel Shinn. It's a timeless classic about the success of life. And I learned a lot as being a business owner and being an entrepreneur with reading that book. And that book is 100 years old. Wow. But it still resonates today. You know, the same game of life, the same rules. So if anybody looking for a great read, that is, it's called The Game of Life and How It's Played. You're going to have to send that to me. So, you know, that may be on our next list. I love it. I love it.
So what do you think determines a successful book club and what makes a successful book club?
I believe that, like my book club, for example, a lot of Black women decided, you know, that, you know, we're going to support. And I know some people are real sensitive with their word, but I say it and I'm going to continue to say it. Support this book club. Because as women, especially, there's not a lot of support in general with whatever we have going on.
I agree.
And so I felt like if we just could come together with a book club, empower each other, you know, help each other get on another level, there's no telling how else this book club could inspire or help empower a woman or a man with some other business, or if they want to do their own book club as well. The key is we have to continue to motivate and uplift each other. If we just can keep that mindset and not think about the negative and, oh my gosh, she started a book club and, I don't know if I'm going to support her because it was her that started a book club. It's always, she started their book club. I'm not going to be a part of, and it's been those types of things. And if we could just move from that
hater
move
energy,
past that, women, men too, move past it, then we can all have successful book clubs, successful businesses, and, just become one entity and just say, hey, we can have a hair salon, we can have a restaurant, a laundromat, we can all come together. You just never know. Like, we are so powerful within our own individual selves that we sometimes forget. And that's how we're kind of stuck in this time zone. Like, nothing's moving for me. Or, I don't see anything happening for me.
A mind state of lack.
Yes, lack. And so, bringing to my next point, the reason why I said my book club is called Access, because we need to make sure that we know we have access to power.
Yes.
Picking up a book is more powerful than anything that I can think of in this world.
I agree.
Especially as a Black person.
I definitely agree.
So that's how I came up with that name, Access. And I will say this right now: it's not all the way, what I'm trying to say. It's not all the way done, but I have a program that is coming out that's called Your Access.
Okay.
And it's kind of on the same levels of Access Book Club, except educating our kids and educating, our parents and people in the community, making sure that we have access to a healthier lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Healthier living, healthier eating.
Yes.
And again, educating and all that good stuff. I want to make sure that that's part of people in this community.
Please allow the I.M.B Foundation to help you with that.
Absolutely.
Please let us be on board with you. Anything for the kids in the community.
Yes.
We are very active and we would love to help you and support you in any way we can. So
thank you.
Make sure you put us down.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. So I am very excited about that because it is going to be life changing.
Okay.
For the better for our people.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So, what is your main goal for the Access Book Club? You kind of already said it, but let's reiterate a little bit.
Yeah, we can. Again, picking up a book. I know we can pick up our phones and we can, Google and things of that nature, but my main goal is for people to be comfortable with picking up a book.
Yes.
And the book resonating with their life on an everyday basis. Mm-hmm. And understanding that, like myself, I was not going to read a book. Mm-hmm. Never was I going to read a book. Going back to Tennessee State University inspired me even more to picking up a book. Because when you pick up a book, you're like, I didn't know that.
Right.
Oh my, I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
And it encouraged me to pick up more books and learn more.
Yes.
And then share that wealth and say, hey, you need to go out, start a book club.
Yes.
And inspire and encourage your other people that this is power. Mm-hmm. This is so powerful. Like, you don't even know. You don't even realize it.
Wow.
Yes.
You know what? You're really doing great.
Thank
you're really doing well. I've been looking at your social media and stuff, and you're everywhere. You're supporting other Black businesses.
Yes.
You're really active in the community, and I want to thank you for that. And also for what you do for the National Action Network as well.
Yes.
So let's throw our people in there.
National Action Network. Woo, woo.
I had to, throw that in there.
That's right.
So you're very, very on your stuff, and I like that.
I really appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying.
So how can one become a member with the Access Book Club?
Okay, so you can talk to me.
Okay.
Again, my name is Shemicka Holt.
Okay.
My cell phone number is 615-260-6642.
Okay.
Or you can send me an email, Shemicka Holt, one word.
Okay.
The number 6 @gmail.com, and I'll spell out as SHEMICKA Micka
Okay.
Holt, the number 6 at gmail.com.
Okay. So, any upcoming books or events that you want to go ahead and speak about? What else do you have going on?
So aside from the book club, the normal book club meeting discussions,
How often do y'all have meetings?
Oh yeah, so we meet once a month.
Okay.
We meet the third Thursday of every month from 6 to 8. And I did it that way because people have, other things going on in their life.
Correct.
And so, you want to make sure that people have enough time to read the book and have time to do whatever they have going on in their life. And so I want to make it more flexible for them to read. And so we chose that's what we as a collective chose, the third Thursday of every month. We try to have different locations to kind of spice it up a little bit each month. And so, as I said before, I don't know it's going to be between the Lighthouse or the Butterfly Effect this month. So I'm trying to work out the logistics on that. But I also want you guys just to be, I want everybody to be mindful that climate change is real.
Okay.
And so that's one of the other big things that I just spoke about with Your Access. That's going to be the biggest thing implemented with Your Access.
Please touch on that.
Okay. And so climate change, as y'all know that this weather has been really crazy. You see the sun, you see the rain. It's rained so many days. You're like, oh my God, which season we're in? What is it? Summer, winter, fall, we don't know. And so I took on an assignment to be a student at Vanderbilt University.
Okay.
And so I'm a student now, so I have 2 courses, a summer course and a fall course around climate change.
Okay.
And so this fall, I will be going to Dubai for the Paris Agreement. And so the Paris Agreement is all the leaders all over the globe will be at this conference, and I'm going to be there. And so they come together once a year to try to come up with an agreement on how can we, make better changes with how we're going to reduce carbon emissions and things of that nature on trying to, get together with climate change and sustainability. And it's a lot, I'm still learning as I'm going on this journey with it, but I do know and understand that for people like myself, I grew up in poverty. And I have asthma. And so I will say this, we have got to educate our people on healthier lifestyles.
Yes.
If you look around different communities that, lack access, they only have certain stores, they can only get certain foods, food insecurity, right?
Yeah.
So, where is the fruits and the vegetables and things of that nature that we're supposed to have access to feed our kids?
Right.
And so my primary job for Your Access is to make sure that we're going to implement several community gardens in this community and several communities that look like this to make sure that our kids and their families have access to healthier food.
Yeah, because that's important.
Yes.
And I'm hearing of so many Black people are growing their own food, or starting to. I had to did an interview with a guy a couple of months ago that had a farm. And, he was talking about all the fruits and vegetables that he was raising and stuff. And I was like, you know what? That's news that we can use because we definitely, as a community and as a race, we need to put this Popeye's chicken to the side and pick up this cabbage and this corn and this squash, so we can live. And instead of living to eat, we're going to eat to live. I think I said it right.
That's right. No, you did. You said it right. And so that's a big deal for me right now. That's a really big deal. And so I am working with TSU. I'm going to be partnering with TSU, the agriculture department. And so I'm going to, use some of their land. And then also Senator Senator Harold Love is going to allow your access to have a community garden in front of his church.
That's
so
awesome.
There are several different things going on with that. But again, I just want the listeners and the audience to know that, be mindful of different things, like picking up, stuff around your house and in your communities or whatnot, and just making sure that, we're educating ourselves, but our people on, hey, we need to figure out a way to, we need to grow our own food.
I agree.
We need to learn how to grow it. You see what I'm saying? There's a process to it.
Yes, because I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's part of it. And that's part of, that's why it's called your access, because it's important to know it's your access.
You're definitely giving us some news that we can use. You're definitely giving us news that we can use.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
So, any final words or anything that you want to add, or talking about the book club, or anything that you want to say? You have the floor.
I just want to say thank you again, because this is exposure.
Yes.
For, me, and just, I just want people to take the time out, because tomorrow's not promised.
Absolutely.
And again, we talking about our mindset. A lot of times we do have to shift and change our mindset.
I agree.
To even do these things. I've not always been this person.
And also to break this chain of poverty.
Yes.
We have to break the chain. And now that we're knowledgeable and we know, we have to educate, like you say, our young sisters, brothers, children, so they'll know as well.
Yes, they have to know. Yes. And so that comes with working together.
Right.
We can't just have a clique here and a clique there, a group here and a group there. We're not working with them because it's her. It's just things that we just, like I said, we have to break those chains and that mindset of, we can all work together.
Yes.
We can all work together and we can all have that positive mindset. It's so many different Black businesses, successful businesses going on around here. It's we can actually work together. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to say it. If I need help, I'm going to ask.
Please.
It should be that way with us all. Like, it doesn't hurt because somebody got their business going before you. It's okay.
Yes.
Ask them, hey, how did you get yours started so quickly? Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I've been in business 12 years and I have not done it by myself.
Yeah.
I have teamed up with a lot of professionals along Jefferson Street who's been in business for 50 years or more to help me along my journey.
That's
so,
good.
you have to ask. Some people you just have to humble yourself and say, how did you do that? Can you lead me here? Will you contact this person for me? And they will, because I will. Yeah. Because somebody did it for me, and so I'm going to do it for someone else.
Right.
That's how we keep this entrepreneurship going and Black business thriving in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, everything what Stacey just said is so true, guys. Take advantage of it, listen, but also act on it.
Yes.
You just never know. And I'm just excited, a lot of things coming up. Excited to do things with Stacey coming up. I'm excited about that. So
I'm excited in becoming a member of the Access Book Club.
Come on.
Please put in, and I'm going to bring my one little book. And I'm coming on in.
Listen, y'all guys. We got to get Stacey on, because
come on.
Let me tell you something. When I get it all the way situated, my next biggest thing is going on tour with the book club.
Come on.
So I've already been invited to 3 different universities to bring the book club on tour.
Okay.
So
do it.
I would need you.
Come on. We loading up the camera and the lights. We on our way. We coming, girl. We coming. So, can we have your contact information? So, if someone wanted to become a member of Access Book Club, give us your contact information. So, where can we find you on social media?
So, guys, just a little FYI. A lot of people knew me as Sasha. That was my other Facebook name.
Okay.
Because, Sasha was the only thing that I could get access to at the time. Because Facebook was tripping, right?
All the Shemicka Holtz was gone.
So, y'all. So, Sasha Holt is still on there, but that is not how you're going to find me.
Okay.
You're going to find me Shemicka Holt. It's SHEMICKA.
Okay.
Holt, Holt. You can find me on either Facebook or IG. If you want to send me a message, you can, or I can leave my phone number. Please don't, blow my phone up unless you're talking business or trying to get in this book club. Okay, guys?
Okay.
All right. 615-260-6642.
Okay, there it is. For those of you that are still with us, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that notification bell so every time we post, you will be the first to know about it. Shemicka, thank you so much for coming out and hanging with me, girl. You have really gave us some news that we can use. Congratulations on your trip to Dubois. You're really doing big things in the neighborhood. You really are being an active community servant, and you are doing a great job. And I love you. Hey, you still with us? Click that like button. Go follow Shemicka Holt on Facebook.
Yes.
Thank you so much.